Today we're going to be talking about whether ZOM is going to be heading back to $1 or not. Let's get into the video. Hi everyone, my name is Zach and welcome back to Finance Bro. Before we get the video started, I just wanted to announce that we will be bringing back live streams to the channel. So if you guys want to join our channel memberships, we are going to have badges, emojis, as well as other benefits for you inside those channel memberships. But if you want to wait until our live streams to see if it's worth it, then I totally understand. But we will be starting live streams again because I am building a new PC to edit and live stream on. So that will be returning. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for it. I also want to remind you to leave a like, comment, and subscribe on the video as it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you want 2 free stocks worth up to $1,850 and you have not made an account with WeBull yet, then go ahead and click the first link in the description and get all signed up. But without any further ado, let's get into today's stock for the day, ticker symbol ZOM or Zomedica. So we will be doing more technical analysis at the end of this video, but I just wanted to, give an overarching view of what I'm seeing. This stock is on a downward trend and it is breaking new lows, and that is why I think they can return to their previous support of $1. I wanted to get that out of the way. That's why I think they can go down to $1, not because I don't like their position long term or that my thoughts have changed and that I don't like it anymore. It's because of the technical analysis and no fundamental analysis coming up, but I'll get more into the technical analysis a little bit later. So kind of what I was alluding to before, fundamentally Zomedica has no catalyst coming up that could send this stock soaring or even keep it green for the next couple of months, because the only thing that Zomedica is running off of is basically hype and volume from retail investors and Wall Street bets at the moment. The closest catalyst that I can see for Zomedica is going to be May 14th with their earnings call, and basically Zomedica is just being propped up by their volume from retail investors and Wall Street bets, like I said before. Now I want to make it clear, looking at their balance sheet, they actually have a very good balance sheet. They have $63 million in cash, only $2 million in current liabilities, and only $1 million in debt. So their balance sheet looks great. They could do some damage with their assets that they have, and they should be seeing revenue starting in this quarter as they just had their first sale of Trueforma. But retail investors and Wall Street bets have nothing to be excited about for the next couple of months because there's no other catalyst that people can see. The most recent catalyst was their first sale of Trueforma. That happened March 23rd. Obviously, we have seen a sell-off since then, and we can see this thing sell off to its previous support of $1, but we'll get more into that later. But I have 2 articles that I want to go over today, and this is the one that I kind of based the video off today, and it says Zomedica stock is moving towards $1. Should you buy for quick gains? And just looking at this title, it kind of contradicts itself because it says the stock is moving towards $1. Should you buy for quick gains? I'm not sure if they mean like once it reaches $1, but yeah. And it's this last paragraph here that I want to go over. There is a sentiment shift. A Bloomberg report indicated that the twitchy meme stock world, Zomedica is out and Brooklyn Immunotherapeutics Incorporated is in as retail investors switch to biotech stocks. This is enough to tip scales when choosing small cap stocks. Investors should thus keep an eye on Zomedica in the coming months. So basically they're saying that people are shifting their focus from Zomedica to this Brooklyn Immunotherapeutics, which is a stock I've literally never heard about, and when I looked it up, the charts did not look in their favor either. So interesting that this author brought this up. And when I look up the search volume in my analytics, Zomedica has over 200,000 searches per month, and this Brooklyn Immunotherapeutics has about 2,000. So I don't see how they think that people are moving into Brooklyn Immunotherapeutics when Zomedica still has such a high volume and such a high search volume when talking about in terms of YouTube. And then we have this second article which says Zomedica stock is not for the casual investor, which I would probably disagree with. I think Zomedica is one of the stocks that people who are entering the stock market for the first time and want to start trading. Zomedica is one of the stocks that most casual investors would be looking into. But let's get more into the article. The author then says, I applaud the effort from the Reddit gang to take the fight to the hedge funds, but in the process they are making a mockery out of investing. I disagree. Both sides are now rigging the game for the rest of us. Consequently, there's an overt gambling flair to the process. It wasn't perfect before, but it's now in shambles. So there is some truth to what this author just wrote. Buying Zomedica could be a gamble as it's a penny stock that has not proven that they can make revenue yet. although they did just have their first official sale of their Truforma. You know, who knows if they can do this or even do it at scale. But when he says that these investors are making a mockery out of investing, I would disagree wholeheartedly. I think people investing in ZOM actually see the upside in the stock. They are just willing to take the risk. He then says that ZOM stock is short on substance still, and that overly exuberant investors pay up for stocks solely on hope. And I wouldn't say that ZOM stock is solely on hope, as they do have a great balance sheet and they do have a path forward to creating revenue, but I would agree they are still unproven, just like I said before. But that's enough of the articles. Let's get into my technical analysis of Zomedica. So obviously, if we look at this chart, this is trending down. What I didn't like to see recently is that it broke this recent support of about $1.33, and we are now trading at about $1.30. So that's not what I like to see, and now we can go to the 5-minute chart. But I really do, actually let's keep on the 1 hour. Just overall, I think that Zomedica could be returning to these between 90 cents and $1 support levels, as we already saw it once hit $1.11. I think that we could be returning soon to the $1 range, but I think that is support. I think that's the floor. I don't think that Zomedica is going to be going any lower than $1, and I think Zomedica at $1 is pretty much a bargain. Especially, you know, but this is an unproven stock. So all you Zomedica investors and traders out there, just make sure that you know that this is speculative, and their whole company could literally just go up in flames if they do not start creating revenue and selling a lot of these Truforma systems. But as we see here, not a good trend on this stock. We obviously saw a bull flag here, and it broke above, so it trended up for a couple days, but now it is trending back down, and we are seeing just a bad trend line in general. We are hovering at about $1.30. And what I'm looking for here is for the stock to stay above $1.23, or for it to break above $1.36. These are the support, the intraday support and resistance levels. If Zomedica can break above $1.36, I like the trend reversal potential for Zomedica. But if it breaks below $1.23, I think we really can be returning to $1. And that's not to say that I'm not bullish on Zomedica in the long term. I think Zomedica has a lot, you know, their next earnings call is going to be huge if they can post like revenue. I'm not sure if revenue will be posted in the next earnings call or whether it will be posted in the earnings call after that. But as soon as they can post revenue and still have, you know, not a ton of liabilities, then I think Zomedica is good long term. I think this stock could triple, quadruple in the next year, I'd say. But don't take that as investing advice. I'm not a professional financial advisor. As for my overall thoughts on Zomedica, I kind of just gave them, but basically I'm bullish long term. In the short term, I just think it can return to $1, and that's not too bad. That's, if you're a Zomedica investor, that's, you know, that's a good price to get in at. But in the long term, if you're buying at $1.31 or $1 and it goes to about $3 or $4, then are you really caring about whether you bought in at $1.30 or $1? You'll have more gains, but at the end of the day, it still gains. But I want to remind everyone that I'm not a financial advisor and that this is not financial advice. If you do want financial advice, make sure you seek it out from a professional financial advisor. But if you are interested in buying Zomedica and you have not made an account with WeBull yet, what do? You got to get in the pre-market and after hours with us. All you got to do is make an account, deposit $100, and you can get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,850. But that is going to be it for today. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Consider joining our channel memberships, as we will be starting live streaming again, and there's going to be a lot of perks for being in those channel memberships, so consider that. And thank you guys for watching. My name is Zach. I'll see you in the next video.